Haiti was founded to be an empire. The Honorable Emperor Jean-Jacques Dessalines I. So much was accomplished when we are under Kingdom MP mode. When we're under Kingdom Empire mode, we get so much done. And it has a lot to do with our background. We are people that historically come from a long lineage of empires. That is why the republic situation never worked for us. And so what people are watching here is that they're watching a movie because you got to be able to explain how it goes from a republic to a kingdom. 2030, it's no longer the republic, it will be a kingdom. But there has to be a rollout of a movie for those not in tune. So what we're watching here is the rollout of it. Number one, those whites over there call themselves white Haitian. There's no white Haitian. These people are not biologically connected to the land. They're not biologically connected to the history. They have no biological connection to the revolution. They have no biological connection to the humiliation campaign. They have no biological connection to the risk that that place took. They have no biological connection to us whatsoever. Zero, zilch connection to the Anpi D'Hyati. They don't even have no connection to why Ayiti. Those ain't nothing but scoundrels. Those are thieves. Those are drug dealers. Those are eugenics. Those are PDFers that that scheme and colluded and came on, but they're gonna get their tail off that terrain. That is the MPDIT. Okay, so we're not doing any adoption here. They're gonna get their tail out of that land that don't belong to them. Two, and then the ones that screaming, hopping, they're mixed H, they're not. They came from the Arab world. They're gonna get their tail out of there too, because they have what? No DNA, no history, no connection to that land whatsoever. Those are drug dealers. Those are scrundles. Those are exploiters, extortionists, blackmailers, organ harvesters, dope boys, and dope girls. Okay, they have done some very horrific things. They're gonna get their tail out that land that don't belong to them. They have no association with this. Okay, now let's get back to it. To the owners, us, we are the real heir of this. Now we do have an indigenous, a mixed race. It's not those creatures over there calling themselves mixed Asian. It's not those creatures. Those creatures came from the Levant. Those creatures have nothing to do with our indigenous one. Because the indigenous one, they are biologically connected to the black one because they have the same black admixture as the black one. Now, the ones that came from the Levant, they know that because they know that they would know that the indigenous mixed race one and the the black race, they're connected. They share the same black ancestry. See, they didn't know that, and that's why they're gonna get their tail out the damn MP, the IET. Don't let anybody trick you. None of the resource, they will control zero resource. The resource is not theirs. They have no biological connection. They have no DNA to it whatsoever. They're gonna get their tail out the MP. We're not giving them a rock. We're not giving them 1 grain of sand called hate. Okay, there's not one goddamn grain of sand that'll be handed to them called the NPDIT. Not one goddamn rock will be given to them. Not one goddamn block will be given to them. Not one goddamn city. We're not giving them a goddamn thing. They're gonna get their tail out of there the same way they brought their tail inside of our MP and they're gonna get out. You know, basically we're in a black and red mode. No aftermath, damn it. We're not asking. We are the owners. We are the DNA flow through us. We are the heir. This is our inheritance. Okay, people. This is an inheritance. Okay, inheritance cannot be written off. Inheritance cannot. You can't have one person that comes to, hey, no, you can't do that, cat. It's everybody, baby. It's everybody, baby. Not one. And with the exclusion of the fake cats up in there calling themselves. I mean, who would imagine that? They doing all this out of program training the world hate us and stuff like that, putting the crap on the terrain itself. And here they are, they over there screwing. Say what you what? Oh, really? No, you're not. You will never be acknowledged. Ever, ever, ever be acknowledged. It doesn't work like that. Y'all gonna get your tail off that terrain? Let's go. Oh, yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Oh, yes, y'all. Y'all can get the hell out of Jean-Jacques Dessalines land. Oh, yes, y'all. Oh, and everything. Y'all can get your little tail out of there. But pretty much by 2030, the whole world gonna hear it. But you need to have a movie, and I know for a fact they're gonna get their tail out of there. They got a hard deadline. They don't get their tail out. They're gonna rip their spinal cords off them because this is coming from very high up in dimension. Okay. Now they can keep doing what they're doing, PDF and killing, raping, all this stuff. Keep doing all they can keep the drone. All they're gonna do is make the fallout really hard for them and their gene pool. Because some of these people are not gonna have progenitors if they don't stop. Because this is something that's coming from very high elevation. They tell them, y'all better get your tail out of here. Nope, but they doubling down. Y'all better get your tail off this whole damn peninsula. And the thing is, they already know they got to get off the whole damn peninsula. They're really upset. They're not happy about that, but they know. They've been told they got to get their tail out of there. They've been told they better shut the drug thing. That's an empire. It's an MP. You can't do that. And they also been told they better shut that organ harvesting. They're not happy about it. And they've been told that they better shut that network that is doing kidnapping, having extorting people for a couple 100,000 US. They've been told they better stop that. But they're not listening. Me personally, I don't care if they ever listen because I know one thing. Whatever's coming up from high elevation, ain't gonna play with them. Because they said you better let them know, get their tail out of there. That's not their original spot. They run around, and as a matter of fact, they up in Port-au-Prince look like little zombies and shit. You know, over there trying to figure out a billion one way to stay inside a damn MP that don't belong to them and get their tail out of there. Oh yes, they are. Oh yes, they are. Oh yes, you are. Oh yes, you are. You're gonna get the hell out of old man land. Oh yes, you are. Oh yes, you are. So, mm-mm. But basically, yeah. Mm-hmm.